Hello everyone, Professor Piyush here. So in this project, we'll be learning how to model a screwdriver, which is a product design exercise. We'll be learning a lot of new tools in this, which were not covered in the previous projects. And we'll be starting from a blank canvas, from a scratch, as we did in every project.
In this, if you see, I'll be detailing you about how can we use a revolve command to get this kind of section, and how can we create grooves like this using boolean operations, adding and subtracting from the geometry. Those kind of things we'll do. And also I will be using certain reference images which already I have shared in this video description. You can download and you can start practicing using the help of this video. Let's start from the scratch, and let me explain you step by step what are the methods and what commands I'm going to use and how can we achieve this in the end. Next, I will import the side view in the right hand side viewport. But before that, one small step which you should follow and make it as a habit. Start putting the elements in the layers. Let's say these are the reference images which I am going to use. So for that, I will create a separate layer, reference images, right? You can see already I have created previous layer because the model is already there. So I won't be using these layers. I will show you with the fresh layers. So I will select this image first and I will right click the layer and I will change object layer. You can lock this so that whatever things you do here has nothing to, it doesn't affect this particular image. And whenever you want, you can off this, when you don't want the reference images and you want to see the model, you can use this layer. It will help. So for now, this point is not required. You can delete this. So now I will import this front view, actually, the side view, the front view of this screwdriver. So for that, I need to go into the front viewport first. You can double click and maximize it also if you want, and then follow the same. Go to the surface tool, or in the standard also you can go to the surface creation toolbox. From here you can find picture plane, or from the surface tool tab you can directly find the picture plane here. Click it, select the front view, double click. Now, as I said before, to start from the origin, just type 0. It will automatically snap it to the origin. Left click and start dragging. Now, if you go double click and go back to the forward viewport, you will see in the front view, basically, you will see in the perspective how much you want to scale this. We will scale it precisely also later, but just, it shouldn't go too much away. So I am using this as a reference, and then go to the standard, zoom extend, right mouse click, it will zoom the whole thing to all the viewports. Now let's double click and increase the front view and bring it in the front. For this view also I will do the same. I will decrease the transparency, selecting the image, going to the properties, in the material transparency section, make it around 40-45% as we did for the top view. Now you see this point, the center of this tip should be matching with the origin as we did in the top view. The tip was going in the origin. We will follow the same for this as well. But before that, we need to scale in the same way as we did the top view. So again, the polyline command, right? Starting from this point, right? 94.3, right click. You will see it is giving me the distance automatically. Hold the shift key and press enter. You are done. Now select this image, scale 2D, give it a base point, give it the first reference point, which will be this, and the second reference point will be this. Let's see in the perspective. Yes, almost similar. Now you will see I will move this from this center tip, I will move it to the origin so it will fit right in. Let's go back to the front view. Again, same way. Let's bring it to zoom extend. I will use the single point, and I will just by lump sum eyeballing it, I will put it at the center here and select the image, select the point, use the move command, move from the point. Let me repeat, move command, move from the point, type 0, and press enter, you can see now it is automatically in the origin. You can delete this point now, you don't need it. Fine. Now let's see what's happened in the perspective. Nice, right? This is what we wanted. It's perfectly aligned. Now these images will help us in, will guide us in creating a profile. You don't need to match it exactly as it is, but this will give you a right guidance to, create the profile of the screwdriver. Same way, let's bring another view. Okay, so surface tools, picture plane, this time left view, the backside view of the screwdriver. So this I will import in the right hand side view. So again, picture plane, double click, type 0 and start. You can see now in perspective it is coming right. This is what we wanted. Just increase the size. This center, you can see right away, this center of this view should be at the origin itself. Then you can move it back. This dimensions we can set it randomly, but once you do the profiling of this, you can increase or decrease the scale of this image. I will tell you how. Let's bring this. Let's go to the front view, sorry, right view, and again go to the standard, and by default, randomly, just by eyeballing it, just set the point at almost the center of this circle, somewhere here, right? And select the image, select the point, move from the point 0, right click. Now you see it is at the origin, right? Again, we will decrease the transparency, select the image, properties, materials, 40-45%, drag the slider. You can delete the point now. Now let's see how it is coming in the perspective. Perfect. What you can do, just for your reference, you can drag this back till here. You can see the scale is too big. It's okay. Later on, we will when we will create the profile, I will tell you how to scale it down. Or now only you can just select the image, use this this square box from the green view, or red or blue, it doesn't matter. Currently both will work. Just make sure you hold down the shift key while you are doing it, right, and start dragging. Now you need to match the radius or the diameter with the plan almost. You can see the edge should hit here, right? And it is going off center. It's okay. Let's take this and we will set it later.
So the reference images are set. Next step will be to trace upon these lines one by one and in every view, as we did for the lamp exercise, lamp project. So let's start with that.